Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise, and we are coming to you away from the Orman Garden here in Giza. And just as we talk about the Spring Festival, about grass and about natural grass, there is also artificial grass, which is very important in our lives today. We see it in schools, we see it in clubs, we see it in compounds, we see it everywhere around us. With us now here is engineer Mohamed Fayed. He's a project manager. He's a specialist in sports construction and specifically in artificial grass. Thank you very much, Engineer Fayed, for joining us.
Good
Pleasure.
morning. Hello.
Engineer Mohamed Fayed, project manager. It's a pleasure to have you with us in today's episode of Nile Cruise. Sir, what is the importance of artificial grass in our, of course, society, and how do you deal with the idea of artificial grass? And I understand this in the Orman Garden, you're in this exhibition that's taking place, the Spring Festival. You are exhibiting here artificial grass. Could you tell us more about it, sir?
The artificial grass
And the
now.
importance, of course.
Yes, the artificial grass now is very important here in Egypt because you know that we have a problem for the waters, and the natural grass now is not become the useful because need waters, need to seeds, need to someone is care about the natural grass. So
A lot of maintenance.
yes, a lot of maintenance. That's why the people is turning to the artificial grass, because when you put it on the ground, it lasted at least for 6 years in order to change it. So they have the colors is very good. That's why we are exhibited here. This is the fourth time for us to exhibit it here in the Orman Garden. More people come here to ask about the natural grass. They don't have any ideas about the artificial grass, and we explain to them what is the artificial grass, how to use it, how to clean it. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, do we produce it here in Egypt or do we import it from outside? Or is it a combination of both?
6 years we imported, and now there is, I think, there is 2 factories here in Egypt starting to manufacture the artificial grass. But for us, we are importing from outside Egypt.
Okay, sir. What is the cost of artificial grass and the importance of artificial grass, the pros and the cons?
It depends what the usage that you want to use the artificial grass.
You're referring to the cost.
Yeah. Sometimes the palicon is very cheap. If you want to put it in the kids area, you need something heavy, because when the babies or the kids is
The
full,
cost is higher.
yeah, it depends on what the usage that you want to use the artificial grass. But the price is starting from 60 Egyptian pound until 250, depends.
That's per meter.
Yeah, per meter.
And where does the football pitch lie in this, between the 60 and the 250? The regular football
the
pitch
the
where we
football
see
is
a lot.
different
Yeah.
than the artificial grass for the landscape. The
Okay.
artificial grass has two types. The first type, the artificial grass for landscape, that they can use it in the villas, gardens, kids area, balconies, and the artificial grass for sports. This for football fields. This is different that.
It's a higher cost, we assume?
No, it's it needs some materials, just like the rubber. The rubber is put it inside the artificial grass for the sports, but the artificial grass for the landscape, no needs.
Rubber absorbs
Yes,
the weight,
yes, yes. In order to, as I told you, that when someone is full, not to be injured. This is the difference between the football and the artificial grass.
So generally, is the cost of per square meters for sports higher or for the landscape higher, generally?
Equal.
Equal.
Mm.
Okay.
Sir,
Depends
what
on
do
the
you...
quality, I
But
guess. Yeah.
the difference here when I make a football field for the artificial grass, the least for square meters it's around 1,000 square meters.
Oh my God.
But the landscape is
Yeah,
can
it's
be
because it's 100 times 100. That's what you mean?
yeah.
I mean, you mean the area
Yeah,
itself?
the areas.
Yeah.
But the landscape, you can make a balcony for 5 meters, 6 meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the
Okay.
idea.
Sir, referring to Mohammed's question about quality, what is the artificial grass when it comes to the best type and the price and quality?
The quality, uh, there is many countries they are very good at the artificial grass,
Which countries?
like Turkey,
Turkey,
Holland,
Holland,
and Belgium.
Belgium.
Mm,
Turkey, Holland, and Belgium.
Belgium. But now here in Egypt, they started to manufacture the artificial grass. But this is what the last year. So there is different qualities here in Egypt, different prices. That's why the customer is hesitated. He didn't know anything about the artificial grass. That's why here the sales is very important to explain to him the difference between every type of the artificial grass.
Okay, do you put anything under the artificial grass when you come to lay it out?
Yeah, the artificial grass for landscape we didn't put anything, but for the artificial grass for the sports field, we put some it's called sand, silica sand,
Silica sand
and rubber.
and rubber.
Rubber.
And what about the balconies and the terraces? What do you put?
Nothing.
Nothing. You
Nothing.
just put the artificial
Yes.
glass.
It's like carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
So we here. I would assume that most of your clients, when it comes to sports,
Mm.
the sports part of the artificial grass are clubs or academies
Yeah.
or schools,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But a lot of families and a lot of people are aware that artificial grass, for instance, for football kids, for kids who play football, is not really good for their knees. It's not the best. I mean, natural grass is better for their growing up, for their
Sure,
muscles, for their
yeah,
building.
yeah.
So, I mean, what do you do about that? Because
Sure, the natural grass is very useful for the kids, but that when someone is playing football in the artificial grass, they only play for 1 hour, once per week. So I think it does not be harmful for him. But the natural grass, it's determined for only 2 hours per day to play on in the natural grass. That's why the people starting to go to the artificial grass, because you can play 12 hours per day. That's why the people go to the artificial grass.
Okay, engineer Mohamed Fayed, artificial grass is split into two types. According to the use, of course, it is split into the artificial grass for landscaping
Yes.
and artificial grass for sports.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
What's the difference between both?
As I told you, the artificial grass for landscaping, nothing put in. We don't put anything about the artificial grass.
This is the only difference.
And the shape. You know that the artificial grass for landscape, we can use the shape. There is the yellow and the green.
Yellow and green.
I guess.
The two colors together
Yeah,
combined
yeah.
in one
In
the
one shape.
when it comes to landscaping.
Yes. But
Okay.
the
Sports?
the sports only
green.
one color.
Yeah, green, of
Only
course.
one
Yes,
color.
Yeah.
and
The quality
the quality is the same.
and price.
Different, as I told you about the usage.
So we got an acknowledgement for you, though you work in this industry, that artificial grass is not the best thing for kids,
Yes.
especially for kids growing up.
Yes.
But you're saying that because they don't play on this regularly, because it's only once a week, 2 hours a week or so this will not do harm. And they do practice the rest of their sports or football here in this case on natural grass. So actually they play on both. So it's okay, right?
Mm.
You say
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, if we come to ask about the demand on artificial grass, what is the demand compared to the natural grass? Is there high demand, or is it
Yeah, it lasted at least for
or
7 years.
it lasted for 7 years and
Yeah,
then it's
to
and
change.
then
And
it
about the usage only. يعني you can about your usage, how you can usage if you are putting in the school, so it's high heavy duty.
okay, after the 7 years, what
You can,
happened?
yeah, if the condition or the artificial grass is good, you can keep it. If it's not good, you change it.
So, and the demand now is high, or
Yeah,
is it normal, or is it average, or
it's
there's no
average
demand?
about the usage also.
Average.
Yes.
Do you think the exhibition here, when you exhibit and people know more about artificial grass, of course we all know about it, but more people know about it, do you think the demand is going to be higher
Yeah,
and it's going to make
every year.
sense
That's
when you
why you are
exhibit?
come here. We
How
exhibited.
long are you being? How long are you going to be exhibiting here?
This is the fourth year for us, and how long for this 30 year, 30 days?
You're going to stay for an entire month here.
Yes,
That's wonderful, sir.
until
We wish
the
you,
end of
We wish
the
you, of
festival.
course,
Good
best of
luck.
luck,
Yes,
sir.
thank you,
Good luck.
thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Engineer
you.
Mohamed Fayed, artificial grass specialist and project manager.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure having
Thank
you with
you.
us.
Thank you.
Dear viewers, you're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV. I'm myself your host for today's episode, Rana Al Khassas, joined by Mohamed Abdurrahim. Stay with us and we'll be right back.